Welcome, everyone. My name is Nick Hershey. I'm the president of the Mortgage Calculator. We are a non-delegated correspondent lender. It operates a little bit differently, so I'd like to thank everybody for joining us so we can explain a little bit about what makes us different and special and how our software works. So I'll talk a little bit here with going through some of our bullet points, and then we'll pass it over to Kyle Hershey, our COO. He will go through an actual back-end demo and show how the software works. So let me go ahead and start by sharing my screen here. And we'll go through our join page. Hopefully most of you have checked this out before, but let me explain a little bit more about what we mean. So we come from more of a marketing and technology background. We're not your traditional bankers. So we have built many companies basically built on generating leads at scale and using our own software. So we're all about free mortgage leads for you guys, generating leads at scale, powered through our system, which is CRM, POS, LOS, all built in together. And then, of course, we have AI built in, which is all the newest stuff everybody wants. So what really makes us different? As I mentioned before, we're not your typical model. We are your non-delegated correspondent lender that wants to build a technology platform to empower you guys to scale your business instantly, exponentially. So we're not here to really change the way you guys do business. What we want to do is add to your business by plugging into the system and just plugging and play. So whether that's our leads or your own leads, we want to make sure you guys have leads at all times and can use the system to generate more leads. So use our system to plug in, and we'll show you a few different ways where the work you're already doing can help generate more leads from the efforts that you're already conducting there from your customers, referrals, and using our technology here. So first, let's go over the business model. I've mentioned a couple times non-delegated correspondent. Hopefully most of you know what that is. If you don't, no problem. Really what that comes down to is we're approved with over 120 lenders and investors. And what it comes down to is we can do what's best for our customers. We can be a broker or a correspondent whenever it's best for our borrowers. So we've done this business in all the different business channels at an FDIC bank, broker model, non-del model, delegated model. We found that non-delegated is the best because we can kind of do the best of both worlds. So we have over 5,000 loan programs where we're the lender in our name. That's where we're the non-delegated lender. And we have over 34 correspondent investors where we are approved for non-delegated, where we fund the loans with our own money. And that's going to always give us the best rates and pricing, and even going to always beat the broker pricing, even at the same investors, because we're funding the loans with our own money, taking all that own risk, hiring our own law firm to do the documents, all that kind of stuff that comes along with the risk and benefit that comes with correspondent. Now, if there's a reason we can't fund the loan with our own money, or for any reason there's a specialty loan that we can't access with our outlets, no problem. We have over 110 wholesale lenders for anything that falls outside of our box. So what that means for our customers and for you guys is we have every loan program imaginable, from all your standard stuff, VA, USDA, FHA, Fannie, Freddie, non-QM, DSCR, most of that stuff we fund in-house. And then if we go outside the box, commercial, mixed use, CDFI, SBA, fix and flip, ground up construction, all the stuff that's outside the box. Those are the types of things we usually partner with our wholesale lenders for. So no matter what type of loan you have come in or what type of lead you have come in, we want to make sure we have an outlet, whether that's with us funding it or with us partnering with a lender partner. Now we have AI built in, as I mentioned. So the AI we have is called Calvin AI, and he's a loan officer assistant, help you push that deal through start to finish, give you ideas for quoting, give you ideas to solve conditions, all kinds of different items to help you push that loan to closing. Now let's talk about our technology here. So it all starts with our website, which you're basically looking at now. So everybody gets their own instant website. It's going to generate leads for you with the AI built in, we mentioned, which is also down in the bottom corner. You see them there. That's Calvin. POS, CRM, LOS, all of that built in. And this is all built by us, loan originators, for us, loan originators. And what that means for you and your customer is one login for you, one login for your customer, no matter which of our 120 plus outlets we're going to do the loan with. You and your customer only have to log in one place to do the loan. So our prospects can instantly start from just basics, name, email, phone number, to then pulling their own live rates, to then completing their own 1003, to pulling their own credit. Their liabilities get imported into their 1003, all set up on our Encompass-based platform, but you don't have to use Encompass because we have everything integrated. We'll explain in a second. We also have our rate quotes integrated with over 5,000 loan programs. And if you plug into our non-delegated, where we're the lender and we're using our rates, we can automatically re-quote our customers as the rates rise and fall, especially as has been the case for the last couple of weeks here. So we can do all that with our API integration. So we have over 50 integrations. With Encompass, as I mentioned, we use Encompass, which is pretty lender standard, but you never even have to log into Encompass if you don't want to, because you can use the CRM to access everything. Just click the button. Same thing with Optimal Blue. Don't need to log in, just click the button. Same thing with the Meridian link for credit. Just click the button. Account check, VOA, VOI, just click the button. Appraisal works, 6 AMCs, click of a button. You get the point here. Everything is integrated in the portal where you just click a button. We have our instant custom business cards and flyers, so you can start getting the word out there. As soon as you load that up in your website, you'll go ahead and have access to all kinds of different promos you can run. We can also even capture leads on our website from people that don't even fill out a form, which is very unique. So that's a cool tool that we can to indicate that your customers may be in the market where they haven't quite filled out a form yet, but you can check in on them. We have our automated social media where you can just plug and play again, set your social media up, Facebook, whatever it may be. It will automatically post compliant ads with your link to generate leads from your sphere there in your Facebook, and do that at scale. We have the AI built in, Calvin Dual Oz AI, so you can run Dual Oz. A lot of platforms have that, but not only can we run Dual Oz, we can run our AI analysis to compare that to see which option may be best. And we have our developers on staff. If you guys want to do new features, go ahead and request that, and we implement an update pretty much every week. Now, let's talk about the trainings and all the different models that we've been. Before we started our company here, we found that training was definitely needed. And since we're all remote based now, we want to make sure we still have the access to see each other face to face. So we have our remote based learning center. You can get in there 24/7, 365, take your courses in a more classroom style setting. And then every day during the week, we have different live training set up. So 5 days a week, we do the live mortgage rate show as a podcast style training every morning, go through a different topic. Today we did second mortgages, pretty cool. Every day, Kyle does a live sales training, get everybody pumped up on a different sales topic. And then 2 days per week, sometimes even more, we do a live loan officer training on more of a condition or loan specific type of activity. We also have our Zoom support, again, to get face-to-face. So during business hours, instead of going into their office, hop into Zoom, they'll get face-to-face, be able to take over your computer, click the button you need to click, show you where to go. We also have our knowledge center with thousands of articles, not just from us, but from our partners. So anytime there's guidelines, tips, tricks, webinars, matrices, all kinds of different outlets, videos, all kinds of tools there. You can search it all in our Knowledge Center from all 120 plus outlets. We also have our Calvin built in into our AI here on the compliance end. So all of the federal regulations are built in where he can search them for you in case compliance isn't able to answer instantly. And also the states we're licensed in. So pretty cool implementation there. And some of the other things we like to go over that don't necessarily fit in a box. The first one, definitely something I love to work with investors. So we can close our DSCR business purpose loans for our investors in over 44 states without necessarily having to get new licenses. So great opportunity for those out there that love to work with investors. We give out all our leads, all kinds of different ways. Kyle will show you here in a second. 50-50 split, want to make it very simple for you guys. And again, we want to make it plug and play, automate your lead generation at scale. Get it all set up. It will go ahead and generate leads for you every day. You can just set it and forget it there. We can also help you set up your own campaigns. Kyle will show you how that works. And if you have your own campaigns, we'll show you how to import those into our system. We also have the ability to click a button and refer deals anytime we're uncomfortable, maybe a conflict of interest, whatever it may be, where there's a reason we can't do the loan, maybe we don't have the state license. Click a button, refer it to your teammates. You can still make 75 basis points for referring that deal and helping your teammate close, obviously, your client that you referred. We have instant payroll available. Obviously, we're a lender, so there is some delays there for your typical payroll schedule. But if you need payroll instantly, we have the button there that you can click. And we have no monthly fees, no hidden fees, no desk fees, no technology fees, no hidden fees of any kind. We are from the technology world where you want to be very straightforward. Everything you see is what you get. And Kyle didn't mention it before we started today. But we do want to make sure we meet everybody face to face since we're remote. But once per year, we do our VIP party down here in Miami, where you can come get on the yacht party, VIP experience, listen to some real estate theme panels, all that kind of great stuff for anybody on our team that closes any deals. So very cool feature to meet each other face to face since we're all remote. And here's a replay. If you ever get cut off, you can go ahead and watch this video. This will be a replay of any of these last presentations that we've done. But let's talk about the comp here. So start over here on the left as the senior loan officer plan. Most people are drawn to this. Obviously, everybody wants to get the top commission, 225 basis points commission. That's on conventional, non-QM. That's 2.25% for those that are familiar. And if you take any company leads, again, 50-50 split, So simply 112.5 basis points on our company leads. That's 1.125% for those not familiar. So our senior loan officers are for those that are experienced and obviously take all the courses and know how to do non-delegated and broker at the same time. It's a little bit of a challenge. But once you get that under your belt, you're going to be able to not only have access to everything, but get the referral leads from your team. So when someone clicks that button, they need someone more experienced or someone with that license, it's going to go to our senior loan officers. So it's going to come with a client that's ready, willing, and able, not really a lead, it's a referral, and it's going to come with a teammate that's going to help you out. All of our senior loan officers obviously have access to all the lead sources at a 50-50 split. So Kyle will show you that in a second. And for those that are rocking and rolling, 25 basis points bonus for any volume over 2 million. Again, we want to build a system, a platform for you guys. So anybody that's already rocking and rolling, go ahead and plug in. And anything that you're producing over that, we want to get as much back to you as we can. And if you would like to teach, we're always looking for team leaders to help build a team. So if you want to help people structure their files, disclose their files, do all that kind of stuff that comes along with putting those deals together, you can upgrade to a team leader and earn 25 basis points from your team's deals. And the senior loan officers for experienced people, again, it's very unique to have non-del and broker options. So you have to be able to be experienced. So must have closed 6 loans here is the fine print to upgrade to senior loan officer. You can go ahead and take the courses anytime, but you need a little bit of experience in order to really wear 2 hats at the same time. So once you're getting started, go ahead and join as a loan officer. If you don't have any experience, we'll go ahead and do a couple, hopefully broker loans and a couple non-del loans with you while you're learning. 150 basis points for conventional non-QM, that's 1.5%. And 75 basis points is a 50-50 split for any company leads that you take while you're learning the systems here. So you'll still have access to all our systems, non-delegated and brokered with 120 different outlets. Still have the free website, no fees. Everything you see is what you get here with the CRM, POS, LOS. The AI built in at every step. And again, all kinds of different leads at a 50-50 split. Kyle will show you here in a second. And if you're ever uncomfortable or just learning or new for any reason, haven't done a loan type, maybe you've never done a fix and flip, click that button, refer a deal to a senior loan officer that's done it before, and learn while you earn a great commission there of 75 basis points. We are licensed in 23 states for primary and second homes, and you can originate, again, 44 total, so 21 additional states, business purpose, without necessarily having to get a license. So that's the general breakdown of our plans there. So let's go ahead and pass it over to Kyle, who will actually show how the software works on the back end once you get started. So you ready, Kyle?
Yes, absolutely. Let me go ahead and share my screen here. So just going to highlight a couple of features here of the CRM. Now, just like any other CRM we have here where you can, take your notes and send your emails and text. We have our Calvin AI assistant where he will craft the emails and text for you as well, which is pretty cool and convenient. Our loan officers love that. You can, set tasks for yourself, all the communications here. You can put people on action plans, drip campaigns to automatically text them and email them and all that kind of good stuff. But what really starts to set our system apart here is our quoting system. So by just putting in a couple pieces of info here, within a couple of minutes, you can send the client a beautiful quote by just literally putting in the info, clicking this button that's going to pull all the rates from our different investors, select the rates you want to show to the client, and then you're going to send them within 2 minutes a nice pretty quote that looks like this here, where they can see the rate options you selected to show them. They can scroll over these things and see what they mean. It pulls in the Google map automatically. It pulls in the Zestimate automatically, the proposed loan info here, the monthly breakdown automatically of the taxes, insurance, and all that, and the estimated lender fees here. And then, of course, as you as the loan originator, notice it's also on your website here. You're in the top right-hand corner because it's on your loan officer website. And then you can add your realtor partners to this. So your realtor partners absolutely love this because they know when they send you a client, not only can you quote their client within minutes, but you're going to include them on this quote so they can see what's going on. They're on the quote. You're keeping them in front of their client's face saying, hey, we are your team that's pushing this deal across the finish line, right? Now, the coolest part about this is that the client can then click Start Loan Application, right? And what that does is that takes them right to their borrower portal. So let me show you what that looks like here. It takes them right here after they create their login so that they can start their loan application. They fill out their whole 1003 right here in the system. They can start uploading the documents we're going to need. They can see their loan info here. They can see the milestone of where their loan is at, which automatically updates as you go through the loan process, and they can communicate with you through here as well. So everything is in this portal for them. They never need to log into anywhere else. Now, let me show you what this looks like on your end now. So now on your end that this client has submitted their application, notice it says 100% complete here in this example. You'll be able to see it here on the back end. You'll be able to see the documents they're uploading. You can also request documents. Let's say you need a document, you can request it, and it's going to prompt them to upload that document, right? You or your processor. You could say, hey, you know what? This was a conventional loan. Now it's a DSCR. Well, I don't know what documents I'm going to need, but the system does, right? So you could change all of the documents in one click for whichever loan type. You could also request signatures, and they automatically sign them there when they log into their portal. They don't have to leave our portal. The e-sign is built into our portal. So you can request all kinds of stuff there, whether it's you or your processor requesting stuff from your client. Now, once your client submits their application, we pull credit instantly and automatically, right? So they submit their application, we pull the credit, we pay for it up front. Your client doesn't have to pay for it up front. You don't have to pay for it up front, right? And so by the time you come here and click this Encompass API button in our system, right, after they've submitted their application, and you come in here, click this, when you pull it up, the 1003 is already imported into here, the credit is already imported into here, the liabilities are already imported into here. Everything is here ready to go, right? Now, what I will point out here is the dual AUS that Nick was talking about here. So if I pull up the dual AUS here, you can order automated underwriting from Fannie and Freddie at the same time in the click of a button here, right? And our Calvin AI will analyze it and let you know which scenario is better for that situation and why, right? So you could order them separately with one click, or you could order them both side by side and have the AI analyze them there. So super streamlined there. Now, when the loan is in underwriting, you'll also, if you have conditions, get an email, and you can come in here and your conditions are all right here where you can upload documents to fulfill those conditions, whether it's you or your processor. And also you can dispute a condition and kick it back to the underwriter with the reasons why. So everything is done here in our system. So everything for you is done here in our system, and everything for your client is done in this system. So you see, this is how we can take somebody from being just a name, email, phone number to communicating with them in our CRM, quoting them in our CRM, collecting their application, collecting their documents, right? And then originating the actual loan and collecting all the conditions, all right here in one system from start to finish. One login for you and one login for your client, right? So now let's talk about where these leads come from in the first place. So first and foremost, we're going to be sending you leads all day from our first to claim campaign. So what that means is you're going to be getting text messages all day. There are going to be links to leads that come in, and you can click that link to claim the lead, and then you're going to call them right away. So those are people that are clicking on our live ad campaigns, right? We have our ads out there. They click on the ad, they double opt in to be contacted, and that is shot to your phone right that second, so that you can click the link, claim that lead, and give them a call. So those are the hot, fresh leads that are coming in every day. Now, I just have a little example here. I just snipped a little screenshot here. It's just, a half an hour or something worth of text on my test account here. You'll notice some business purpose DSCR here, a short-term rental lead coming through, another DSCR, some regular purchase here. So just an example, there's going to be text coming in all day that you can get, right? Those are the hot, fresh leads that we're giving you directly from our campaigns, right? We don't buy leads from anywhere else. We do all of our advertising in-house. Now, another way that we provide you with leads is in our auto dialer. So we have an auto dialer, just like any other auto dialer. You can call, 400 people in a day. You can press one button to drop an automated text message and email to them on, from you, and then move right on to the next call automatically, right? So but we provide the leads in here for you, right? So we have thousands of leads in here. There's always leads, whether like right here, some for national DSCR, there's other DSCRs here, there's purchase leads in here. And we even have realtor lists that you can call, right? To drum up business for realtors. And if all else were to ever run out, we have cold call lists in here, right? So there's always calls in the dialer to call. So we provide you the leads and the dialer to make those calls, right? And then another way that you can work leads in our system here is that you can have us run an advertising campaign for you. So those same leads that we're purchasing up front and giving to you on the 50-50 split, well, you can purchase them up front without a 50-50 split on the back end, right? So we're going to give you leads every day, but if you want to increase and get even more leads and these leads not have to pay a split on the back end, what you can do is you can purchase your own campaign. So what we do is we just copy our campaign that we know works. It works exactly like the other leads we're giving you. And we just put your budget on that one and route those leads directly to you with no lead split, right? So we'll give you leads for free, every day on the 50-50 split. And then if you want to, you can also boost your pipeline even more and get yourself more leads that you pay for up front, but then do not have to pay the 50-50 split on the back end. Now, another way to have leads here in our system is if you already purchasing leads from somewhere else or getting them from some other third party, you can click our import leads tab here. We give you your own webhook here, which is what you can use to import the leads in real time into our system, right? So let's say you're buying leads from Zillow or something. As soon as the lead from Zillow comes in, it automatically goes into our CRM. Then you're notified so you can call them and quote them and do all the stuff just like any other lead that we give you, right? But it was your lead from your lead source. So you can use your webhook to do that. And we have the instructions here for you too. So whether they're the leads we're giving you, from our campaigns that are being sent to you via text instantly, or the leads in the auto dialer, or they're leads that, maybe you purchase a campaign for yourself, or leads that you're getting from some other place that you may be purchasing leads from. No matter what way there is to get leads into our system and to work leads, we have that built in here for you. So let me go ahead and stop sharing my screen here. All right, so let me go ahead and go over, I guess I could have kept sharing my screen because I'm going to go ahead and go over the next steps here. Give me one moment. Sorry about that. All right. So the next step here, Nick, go ahead and drop the link in the chat there for me, please. It's themortgagecalculator.com/join is where you go to join when you're ready. Sign up for the plan that's applicable to you, right? As we said earlier, a senior loan officer is someone who's closed 6 loans in the past 12 months. So we're talking about an active producing loan officer, right? If you're an active producing loan officer, feel free to come on as a senior loan officer right off the bat, right? If you are not, active, even if you're experienced, but you haven't been closing loans lately, maybe you were out of business for 10 years or something like that, or maybe you're brand new and haven't closed loans, whatever the case may be, then you would sign up as a loan officer, right? But if you're an active loan officer closing loans, go ahead and sign up as a senior loan officer. What's going to happen is once you sign up for the plan that's applicable to you, it is going to take you to sign the compensation agreement right then. Now, you don't have to sign it right then. It's going to email you a copy too, but take your time, look it over. Once you do sign that agreement, that's what kicks off all of the next steps. So once you sign that initial agreement, we reach out with all the rest of the info to sponsor your license, get your employee documents, all that kind of good stuff. So first step is to go to themortgagecalculator.com/join, sign up for the applicable plan, sign that initial compensation agreement, and then we will follow up with all of the next steps. All right. With that being said, Nick, you can go ahead and stop recording. We'll open it up to questions.